Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. When these two teams met in 2015, 101 points were scored. The Giants and Saints are underway. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25.
He can't help himself.
The 24-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And now running right through it.
Come here.
Get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara.
Good tackle.
Give him 5 on the carry.
Good tackle.
It'll set up a 3rd down.
I bet you
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Man, fucking lucky I was looking at my phone.
Right, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Kamara. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
No, I got something.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of
play.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Get him. Get him.
Down near the 15.
Nah.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Bring it in, bitch.
Here we go with Kamara. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Charge it to the game. Charge it to the game. Charge it to the game.
He goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
That's a 4-3, bitch.
Saquon Barkley taking it in. And the
he was mad. Look, that boy was blocking that little cornerback. He was mad too. I can't get off. I can't get off.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Rosas now to kick this one away. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out.
Don't do it, bitch. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hear the pressure from the outside linebacker spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, That means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot, that they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Good set, good set, good set. One day. Ready. Yellow waiting.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready, we're waiting. 12.
Throwing now is Breeze. Flush to his right. He may try and run.
Got them boys is coming.
And this one will go to
you
the
mad? I'm out here playing. I'm
line.
guarding 3 niggas.
Only able to get back a yard for his
You punt it,
efforts,
bitch?
and that leads us to 4th down.
God.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on 4th down. Deep for the Giants is Odell Beckham. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible.
How did you not hit him?
Where to go with it, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best.
That won't hurt you right there.
You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Manning.
How is he really? That nigga Cameron Jordan.
Back at the 42. Cameron Jordan in there to get him for a loss of 5. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's okay. He got 5 yards.
And it'll be 3rd and 10.
See another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Pin your ass.
Riley Dixon now to punt it away. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down
you think you're the only one that can punt.
at the 8-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
Set. Under. Ready, set.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's it. That's the game. That's the game, folks.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I think that's right there is going to give me a champ and give you chump. That play right there.
How many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it? So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that? Who's that guy?
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Shotgun now for Manning.
You already know how I want to do it. It's I'm going to burn a little more to the clock. That's all right. So you like to burn clock.
Coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Steps away. And the stop will come inside the 5.
You mad? You thought it was a fumble.
And the Saints signal for another timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Manning. And he's going to go down.
He don't like that.
Out of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
You wanted that one home run.
Get it across the 20 before they get to it. Successful start
got
to
no
the
time
drive.
out.
17 yards and moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
This went to me and my niggas Patrick. We went to the ranch last night.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Up
All
last
right,
night.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That man Darian, he over there
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
He's a nasty one.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Dances by him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken back shy of the 20. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turned that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
It's weird for you to go over there.
Just that. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the screen pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but Obviously, the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
23 yards on the play. And that's one of his advantages of a passer.
Like
His height, sitting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that quarterbacks get it done different ways.
Where you going, Judge?
You have to be his height to make a great play.
Okay.
But what he does
Louisa,
is he
right?
takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find
That's the one,
angles
Louisa,
to throw
right?
the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
We'll catch us on fish tomorrow. He might get lucky. He might get some crab up in that motherfucker.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys,
niggas out there, the Taliban.
They run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow. If not, bet I'll call you tomorrow.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the
33. Oh, shit.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning.
Oh, that's okay. We got it. No, we don't.
He's at the 40, 20,
yeah, you
10.
did. I thought you had to overthink that. It's all right.
Touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Manning now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Whoa.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Manning able to find OBJ there for a Giants 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it.
Let's go.
All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now Manning again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Manning. And he's going to be swallowed up been taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants are in for 6. Showing some grits and some guts.
Damn it.
For their 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence in the team. The coach saying, let's go ahead
got your little hopes up, huh?
How about the guys up
You want to stop me so bad?
Finding a little bit of a crack for them to get through. Touchdown.
You sure? I don't think so, buddy.
Rosas now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
Good job.
Playing as well as we need
Good
to.
job, fellas.
Let's pick it up. We still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, ready? You ready? Got it. Ready for touch.
Again, it's Kamara. So
You
he got
gotta do.
3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On
Good
3rd
job.
down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Like that's a 4th and 1. They're not even no inches. Bring out the big boys. Bring out the big boys. Don't do no stupid dick.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for
I did
it
not,
on
baby.
4th
I didn't drink
down.
none of it.
Hey, left, left.
Oh, hell no.
It's Kamara.
Yeah, he got lucky.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Put water in it.
Give them
It's
credit.
cold.
They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays.
Oh, no.
Running with
String them out.
And he'll lose
String them
yardage
out.
here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Hey, left, 28 left.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
We're waiting.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
I see you.
Slide down.
Look, look, and look. He was scared
Decent
too.
gain on the scramble to 6,
Everybody
but now it's
watching
4th.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
0-2.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
You nervous, buddy?
13 yards there on the play and a fresh
sure?
set down.
You in your zone.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. Kamara. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Breeze on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's good
what do
job
you do
there,
here?
creating
You take
the
a three
contact to force
and try to play
incompletion.
football?
And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
36. Hey, yellow lady. 31.
Now Breeze got to have this one. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time for a break.
I need some space.
We'll come back for the
I need some space.
conclusion.
Baby, come here.
After this.
Come here. I'm about to beat the fuck out the group. CJ Daddy.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
Woo!
Oh, good move at the 10.
Stay him down.
Little space. He gets this up near the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to
Oh,
2nd
feels
and 4.
good to be.
But they picked up
Not the champ, but
yardage
number
there,
2.
and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's
there we go.
behind the line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Manning to throw.
Clock still moving.
Davis. Saints signal for another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Riley Dixon now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here?
Oh, God. Come here, man.
Take it at the 37. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
0-2.
He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose
Man,
and brings up
his
second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
That's called his stick, bitch.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. Brings up 4th down. Sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
The champ is here.
Play at this point in the
champ is here.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are close to finishing off this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Manning gonna throw here to Barkley on the check down. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Manning flushed out right. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And able to rip
You man, I'm about to get nasty.
Yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this.